June is Pride Month, a time to celebrate love, diversity, and the vibrant LGBTQ+ community. And this past Friday, we marked the 10th anniversary of the Pulse nightclub shooting in Orlando, Florida. It's a tragedy that took the lives of 49 people and left a lasting impact on our country. And my next two guests, Chris Harrison and Jake Cole from Bloodworks Northwest, have stories about that time. Thank you so much for being here and sharing with us today.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Okay, Chris, we'll start with you. Talk us through what happened on June 12th, 2016, where you were, how it impacted you.
Yeah, so that night in Orlando, Florida at Pulse nightclub, a gunman entered a nightclub while folks were dancing and singing and enjoying their typical night out, and 49 folks lost their lives. Even more than that were actually injured as well, all from gun violence. I personally was living in Los Angeles at that time, and the magnification of, safety, of awareness, of Pride Month, all of the same day was really a lot. It was a lot of gravity, and I think people woke up with a feeling of fear, but also today's Pride. We've got to go out today. Let's do that.
Yeah, because you attended a rally the day after, because like you mentioned, it was Pride.
Yeah.
So tell me about that experience and kind of what was going on through your mind.
Yeah, in Los Angeles, one of the largest events in the whole city takes place in West Hollywood. Thousands of folks come from all over the state, from all over the country, for concerts, for music, for parade marches. And that morning, there was actually an additional planned attack. I think it was unrelated, but we had to make the choice of, do we go out in the streets today? Do we celebrate as planned while also mourning and not really sure what's going on with everything in Orlando? So we still decided we have to dance. We have to go out. We have to be not only proud of who we are, but we can't stand down in the face of fear. So that day was a memorial as well as a pride parade. Quickly, folks actually early in the morning when they heard the news had started to put up memorials all throughout West Hollywood and Los Angeles. During the parade, folks had large signs for Orlando, so the solidarity was almost an instant reaction. Even though it was thousands of miles across the country, it felt like it was next door. And unfortunately, even people, they hear a good song come on, or they hear a noise in a restaurant, and because of things like that day, is it a gunshot? Am I going to be safe today?
Right.
So there's still reverberations of that.
Absolutely. And Jake, you were working for Bloodworks Northwest here in Portland at that time, but Bloodworks Northwest reacted immediately. Tell us what happened.
Yeah, I started off with Bloodworks in 2014, and just a couple of years later, here we were just having an everyday, normal blood drive kind of scenario. We had planned for a drive at the location at the Q Center, and it just happened to be this crazy coincidence that this occurred like the night before. We went into this blood drive, not really sure about like, hey, we hope we're going to see donors today. And then, of course, hearing the news that morning, what had occurred the night prior, we were prepared and we were ready. And the organization actually already sent 70 units to Orlando to help support the community that was affected directly there. It's our blood emergency readiness corps that we were part of, and we jumped into action. And we had our blood drive that day, unexpecting of what was going to come, how busy we're going to be, and it was crazy. We were very busy. Seeing that kind of outpour of support in the community in such a terrible time, I have to say, it was just remarkable and uplifting. Even though it was a very dark time, it really brightened our day.
Sure, positive reaction from
Absolutely.
The community. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Chris, you actually visited the Pulse nightclub site years later. What was that like?
Yeah, so in January 2025, I was visiting Florida with my partner, and I felt I had to go. I had to see where the memorial was, and it was very somber. So if anyone's been to New York City, especially the years after 9/11, it was a very similar feeling to that, where you didn't really hear any traffic noise, but there were still candles and photos, and there was actually large photos of One Blood, which was the local blood donor center in Orlando, of folks lining up to take action. So it was very empowering to see all the names of the 49, and you could tell that this was a place where people were still healing. Their families were coming to say hello maybe every year, and but also just folks that are part of the community felt like this is the place where 10 years ago, it was the largest shooting in America at that time. So it was a powerful moment, and I know they're working on a new memorial now, which is great, but at that time I was working for Bloodworks, so I joined the team. So making that connection of blood donation during a tragedy they're really so intertwined, and it's all about having the blood on hand to really make sure that we can save as many lives as possible.
Yeah. And in 2023, the FDA lifted the ban on blood donation from gay and bisexual men. We've talked about that on the show before. But talk about the impact that's had both in the gay community and for BloodWorks Northwest.
Yeah, honestly, people are finding out about this update still several years later. It was such a long period of discrimination and not feeling included, not feeling welcomed, not feeling like we really could step up to help in a time of need. We were kind of just brushed off to the side. So now we continue to try to educate folks and let folks know that more gay bisexual men can donate. Everyone's asked the same question now. So regardless of who you are or who you love, you're going to be asked the same question, just like everyone else. And I was able to donate years and years ago. Could not donate once this policy was still standing. So once it got reversed, I felt like I could kind of get back on that horse and participate again.
Yeah.
And a lot of other folks that have not been able to donate in years, we're trying to remind them, hey, come back. We've got some options for you. Let's make sure you talk to our eligibility team and get you back into blood donation.
Yeah, that's great. Where can people donate blood and learn more? And come visit BloodWorks Northwest. You're going to be out in the community.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we have a few blood drives coming up, of course. You can find us on bloodworksnw.org. We have a list of locations so you can find us any day of the week. We do have our 2 centers over in Vancouver, Washington by the Vancouver Mall. We also have our Beaverton Donor Center, which is over off of Cornell Road. Come in and see us sometime. We'll have you at the Pride events. So be on the 28th and in Beaverton. We'll have a tabling event there, and we'll also have a blood drive and tabling event taking place on July 11th at the Farmers Market area over in Vancouver.
Yes, a great opportunity to see that, visit that eligibility team that Chris mentioned and get more information about donating blood if that's on your mind. Thank you both for coming and sharing. I know it's not always easy, so appreciate you being here today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.